Elon Musk finally breaks Twitter's silence, and he right away admits how important it was for him to take a break from Twitter. Besides the fact that he met with Pope Francis in person, there were so many other things happening behind the scenes. Before Elon Musk showed interest or even announced a $44 billion takeover bid for Twitter, his tweeting habit had become an essential element of his public character. As Musk's use of Twitter grew more critical for his company, his tweeting habit intensified and continued even after Twitter accepted his offer. Musk's sudden departure from Twitter comes after a recent time in which he was very active on the app, with a regular stream of postings regarding the transaction, in which he has been discussing his criticism of the business and its regulations, as well as his aspirations. According to the statistics, Musk averaged 145 tweets and retweets each week, or around 21 per day. 5 of Musk's top 10 tweeting weeks since joining the site more than a decade ago have occurred since April the 1st. Thanks to his never-ending activity on the platform, the number of his followers grows daily, and it has recently hit a whopping 100 million, and still going up by thousands every day. Surprisingly, Musk has celebrated this outstanding achievement by not tweeting at all. To be precise, he didn't tweet for over 10 days. The billionaire last commented on the 21st of June, making it his longest quiet since October of 2017. To this day, Elon hasn't gone more than 6 days without tweeting since January of 2018. Musk has taken a few 4-day getaways, most recently in January. This wouldn't be significant if it was just anybody else, but it is Elon Musk, and we'll tell you why it is important. On the last day, Musk posted on Twitter an open letter signed by SpaceX workers was published, describing Musk's tweets as a regular cause of distraction and shame. Some of the letter's signatories were swiftly dismissed, but Musk's tweeting also slowed and eventually stopped after the 21st of June. Despite Elon's regular tweets, his companies are still doing what they're supposed to. Recently, Musk's SpaceX has received approval from the US authorities to bring its Starlink broadband from space service to vehicles, boats, and planes. Also, Elon is getting closer to purchasing Twitter as Tesla suffers from production challenges in China and slow output growth at new plants in Texas and Berlin. Musk's team has informed employees engaged in the Twitter purchase that he has been less accessible lately due to personal concerns. Musk does have some valid reasons to remain off Twitter. For example, the end of the quarter is often especially hectic for Tesla, as it seeks to meet quarterly shipping and sales targets. But also his space business, SpaceX, launched a rocket a day after his 51st birthday. According to the @ElonJet Twitter account that records its travels, his private plane has been in Austin, Texas for the most of the time while he wasn't active on Twitter. Perhaps the CEO is preoccupied with something more essential than tweeting jokes and pushing up Dogecoin right now. Yet Musk's calmness and the fact that it seems notable is a reminder of how sensitive his Twitter arrangement has become, and another proof of how much notoriety Musk has amassed on Twitter's service. No matter what other people think, Elon Musk has a unique capacity to flood the zone with information and ideas they want others to discuss. With Musk being the richest person in the world with so much power and influence, tracking him this carefully is undoubtedly ludicrous. But his actions do impact markets. Wall Street experts are guessing as to what is behind his lengthy quiet, while many people claimed that Musk is either wrapping up the Twitter transaction or performing a real-time test to see what happens to the Twitter engagement if he stops tweeting. Musk's disappearance could also be a result of undisclosed health issues that had to be taken care of. He suggested this some time ago when he said that although he would prefer to retain his health for longer, he is not terrified of death. "I'm not terrified of death. I believe it would be a relief, he said. When inquired about longevity and substantially extended lifespan, Musk responded by saying, "I don't believe we should attempt to have people live for a particularly long period. That would suffocate civilization, since in reality, most individuals do not alter their beliefs, they just perish. So until they die, we will be stuck with outdated notions and civilization will stagnate." In the same vein, Musk addressed the Russia-Ukraine conflict, space exploration, and loneliness. He stated he was sure everyone has felt lonely at times and went on to say that if he wasn't working on the Starship rocket and was at home alone, he missed his dog. "I feel rather lonely since I'm simply in a little home, alone with no dog." He feels that a gerontocracy, in which the government is usually occupied by individuals far older than most of the population, is unhealthy. He said that the United States had a very old leadership and that it was difficult for leaders to keep in touch with the people. In the same context, he said that although the founders of the United States specified minimum ages for holding municipal offices, they did not add maximum ages since they did not foresee people living for such an extended time. "I believe for political leadership, you want to be within 10 or at least 20 years of the population's average age," Musk added. Elon Musk has long been using Twitter as his primary means of communication on various topics, from SpaceX rocket launches to a cheese-related query to voicing his views on US politics. Unlike most other users with significant followings, he often responds to or comments on other people's postings. No matter how much you love or hate Elon Musk being absent from Twitter, he is back online now. Did you miss him? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.